Welcome back, everybody. We're headed into building this Go Kart like we talked about before. Right now we're in the just tear it apart phase, get kind of everything off of it, and then we'll see what we need to buy and what we need to fix. I've taken some of it apart right now, and a lot of it looks like a lot of different size bolts. You know, this is an older cart, which means it's kind of a hodgepodge of stuff that people had laying around. So probably a lot of the bolts are different sizes, different types, metric, standard, all kinds of things. So we're gonna try clean that up on the chassis, get things kind of to similar sizes so it's easier to work on later, stuff like that. So we're gonna get it stripped down here. So there'll be some video of me taking it apart. If you have questions or comments you want to make about things I'm doing, go ahead and make those below. Otherwise, we'll kind of time-lapse through things. I'll chime in here and there if I have trouble with something or, you know, stuff like that. So here we go. We can get these wheels off first. I took the back ones off the other day, so I'm going to take these off. The sizes are crazy. I don't know. I don't know who put this together, but probably should buy like a bag of these because I can see like dropping these in the dirt being not ideal. Or in the grass. There's a front tire. I'm going to do the other side. We'll put these back on here. I think these hubs look good. Clean them up. Maybe a little bit of lubrication. Seem to be okay though. This is the craziest. Oh, guess what? It's a different size. Who would have thought? All right, there you go. Some are metric, some are standard. This one is, okay. 1/2 inch on that side, 11 mil on the other side. I think we're gonna have to get some new tires. These look like they've seen better days. I don't know much about that either. Tire wise, I know that in go-kart racing, tire prep is a lot more of a big deal. Like, well, obviously regular racing, you can't even touch them. It's like against the law. So I don't know if they've changed. It looks like they've changed these studs that are on these hubs here, so probably got to swap all those out. Next, I think we'll try to get this tank out of here because that's feels like an Allen wrench on the bottom. Maybe I should get this out of the way first. Maybe that would be smart. Pull this side bar off. But what size is that? You ask. I don't know. I think it could be any size. We're gonna try, let's see. Looks like maybe 7/16. Ooh, winner. Seven sixteenths on the, nope. Oh, let's see. So I used to own a screen printing press, and all of the wrenches on there were 9/16. So it's 12 mil on the bottom. So we'll put this on here. Screen printing, that's kind of how we got into Boxcar. So I ended up selling my screen printing press because I just didn't have time for it. So I'd like to get back into it, but technology is so different now than it used to be. So it's just easier for us to hire somebody to print for us. We're grateful for them. I know everybody's looking at me going, he could do this so much faster with a impact and a socket. Yep, I sure could, but I don't know what bolts it's going to be, so this is just what I'm doing. So that's how we're working it. Ooh. I'm not even sure this bar is going to come out of here, to be honest with you. Like, if I'm telling you the complete truth. It might not even come off. Right now I'm filming this with my cell phone, but do you think a GoPro would be better? I don't know. What's the rules on that? Anybody know? I know everybody's like, you gotta get a GoPro. You gotta have this technology or your stuff is garbage. I'm trying my best, people. Trying my best. So let's see here. Will this come out of here? I might need a big hammer. Big hammer. Yeah, let's get a big hammer. Try not to knock everything down. Then the question is, if I get this out of here, can I put it back in there? Oh. There we go. There's another body part that I have to paint. Now, I'm thinking we should put these bolts back in here so we know which hole it was in, even though I don't think it's super crucial. Now, I can scoot in here and get this fuel tank. I don't know what size it's going to be. I'm going to guess it's a weird size. And I was right. 5/30 seconds. What size do you think this nut is? Yeah, 7/16. You think? Oh yeah. Okay. Here's that. Now I think we can take this fuel tank out of here. So now, the person that owned this before me, they ran alcohol in their engine because they were a different class. So I have to go back to gasoline, pump gas, because my boys will be racing in that class. So I have to go back down to that octane. I don't know if I have to throw this tank away or if I can just clean it out. I don't know what the best play is, but since he left some fuel in here, I'm thinking it kind of might be in my best interest to replace it, but I don't know. What do you think this engine mount is? 1/4 inch? Ah, yes. Engine mount's 1/4 inch, guys. That's what it is. So I'm gonna pull the motor out of here. Are you guys enjoying this video, or? I feel like nowadays, to get anybody interested in anything, you gotta do like giveaways and hullabaloo. Guys, I don't got that kind of money yet, unless you like become really huge fans. I mean, I'd like that. If you want to be fans, that'd be nice. Oh, greasy. This one. Oh, different size again, maybe. No, same. Okay, we're gonna pull the engine anyway because we gotta put oil in it. I gotta change the coil. That'll be a different video. Probably we'll work on the motor here and see what's going on, get that cleaned up. I gotta change the slide inside the carburetor. Has to be different, so we gotta change that. We change all the fuel lines. I think some of them are kind of crunchy, so might want to do those. I gotta put yeah, gotta do stuff. Gotta get a key for the clutch, because I don't have one of those either, apparently. So we're gonna just pull this. Maybe not. There's still a... Hold on. Still a throttle cable connected, which probably needs to be replaced too. Throttle cable is kind of junky. She's been used, boys. She's been used. All right, so we're gonna move this over here too. Starting to look a little naked here. Let's see, what do we got? I'm gonna bet, yep. Well, they like the 7/16. I mean, I can get down with that. Now, do I have another one of them here? Yes, I do. This, I believe, was a mount for some sort of, I think it was the track thing. No, that was on the other side. The, what do they call it? I don't know. Well, I know, but I don't know. I want to say receiver, but that's just the thing that they talk to you on when you're doing laps. So it's not that. We're looking pretty good. I wonder if I should pull this other piece of this. I probably should. If I could make them all 7/16, that'd be great. 7/16 on everything. Thank you very much. That would be awesome. Okay, so I'm a little nervous to where I'm gonna have to take some pictures of this because I want to make sure I put everything back the same as it is. And I mean, I think it's set pretty much right in the middle, but not 100% sure. Take off these foot controls. I wonder if there's a pin in there. Probably has to be, right? No. So my boys are, they're not small, but when they're only 6 and 8, reaching the pedals is a huge problem. So we have to figure that out, like how to get these pedals where they need to be. That could be kind of an issue. I'm hoping we can figure that out. I'm sure there's plates and different things that you can get that move these pedals, but I don't know. There's a lot of redundancy here with these. Like, they got a washer, a lock washer, and a nylon nut. It's like a double locky. I don't know. So these pedals that are on here are obviously from a different kind of kart because they say Toy Rocket, and this chassis is a Phantom Nemesis. I mean, that's what it says, and Phantom right on these right side. Okay, so I mean, it's kind of a hodgepodge. I need to get a bunch of stuff. We're gonna spend a lot of money, my friends, for the boys, These little boys are gonna be living the dream, so to speak. Okay, we got that. I got a different kind of pedal here, but it doesn't really do much difference. We're gonna get up and do the other side here. I'll probably take this off. I thought I was gonna leave it here, but nah. Might as well take it all out of there, huh? Not used to talking to myself. It's weird. Oof. She was tight. This one's pretty rusty, crusty. Yeah, so we're gonna get all new bolts. This is insane. Insane. So far, I mean, a good chunk of this side anyway has been 7/16, but this is what was holding the fuel tank. I don't know if this is what comes with it or if they just made it. It looks like something they just threw it together with. And I'm not judging, you know, sometimes you just use what you got. I get it. I do the same sometimes. That's just how it goes. Let's see. What do we want to do next? I think I gotta get this plate off of here. This is pretty much, this throttle cable is pretty much loose. It doesn't look like it's gonna be much fun to get out of there though. I suppose I could take that off. And I don't know how does this go? Although I don't think I can get it off without taking the steering wheel off. So we're gonna have to pull the steering column out of here. Ay, caramba. What size do you think that is? I mean, that's obviously gonna be a different size. It's bigger, okay? (9/16), huh? My favorite size? Ooh. So I know there's a controversy on the internet about whether people like music with their videos or not. Like if you do a time lapse, do you put music? I just don't know. I feel like you gotta fill the dead space, but I don't want to talk the whole time. I mean, that's a lot of talking. Or do you just like to hear my wrenches clack around for 10, 15 minutes? I mean, I don't want to make these videos hours long. So I'll probably do like 10, 15 minutes at a time and see how it goes, right? We're almost there here. I'm not a well-seasoned mechanic, guys. I'm actually quite the opposite. So this is all good for me. So we got nut washer, washer, heim joint, washer, heim joint. Nut, washer, heim joint, washer, heim joint, washer. There's a lot of washers going on. I know, you don't want things sliding around. I get it. It's fine. And then another nut. And I think we're gonna just put this through here. Just so we know where it was. Then I suppose we could pull these out. Ooh. How is that not? Good grief. But then, okay, then tell me why you wouldn't put a, oh, okay. Don't ask questions. Don't ask questions, okay, I'll just keep wrenching. Now I'm not gonna mess with the length of these, but I do think I'm gonna make some notes on what goes where. 2 washers. 2, okay. So there's got to be some madness going on here on why you would space that like that. They must have changed the angle of something. Okay. Once again, I don't know. We just want to put a few kids in a cart and let them rip around, you know? Just ripping around works good for me. I think I'm going to put the bolt back in here though, so I know which hole it was in. Yes. I'm going to put that there, so I know where that was. I'm just going to make sure that these are locked down so they can't move. Yep. This one doesn't even have it. Okay, there's one. Steering bar. They roll pretty good. I think there's some oil or something that I can get though. I'll probably clean them up. They're a little crunchy. Anybody know how I can clean those bearings up without making too much of a mess? Guys, I gotta get a bigger garage. This is nuts. What size was this again? Anybody remember? Oh, no. I think it was 7/16. Both sides. Yes, sir. Come on now. There we go. We liked a lot of washers on that one. Oh, there it is. Oh my gosh. Washer, little washer, big washer. Okay. Another one of those like that. Now our foot plate here is loose. Let's pull this pin and get this foot pedal out of here. This is the brakes. The brakes! On the brake side, it looks like they just decided to go with one of these spring pins, clips, whatever you want to call it. Wow, this is ridiculous. Tell me why your grandpa wouldn't want to work on this. His hands would be 50 times too big to do this. I don't know. My hands is like hot dog fingers. There we go. Got him. We're going to put that back in there. Not through there so we don't lose it. I wonder if there's a better way. If I go this way, is it better? Then can I give it the old... Yeah. Ooh. Put that there. Put the pin back in. And then I gotta buy stock in pins apparently. And then am I done? Am I done for the day, or should I take this front bumper off? That's all we're gonna do today. We got it pretty cleaned up. We're getting down there, almost to the just chassis. We got brakes to take off. We got throttle, cable, that's gotta come off. Probably pull the rear axle, clean that up. Looks a little crusty. Clean the bearings. Any notes on that would be good. Pull the steering out. We gotta paint everything. I'd like to try get that done while I have a few nice days left as we're in North Dakota. And it was frosty this morning, so I don't want to have to worry too much about that. So we got to get it, probably at least the frame painted before snow falls, because otherwise I have to wait, because I don't have heat out here. My goal was to get it painted, bring it into my house, into my basement, and work on it down there. So if we're gonna do that, we gotta get it painted so we can put it back together, that kind of stuff. Otherwise, I gotta get a heater for this garage. So if you know a good heater that works on a garage with no insulation, let me know. All right, that's gonna be it for today. You guys all know the deal. Like, comment, subscribe. I don't know how to do this. Don't expect me to be awesome at it, okay? We're all learning together. Have a great day, and we'll see you next time.